Okay, welcome back. Today we're going to be looking at a replay versus PartinG. PartinG is the #1 player in the world. The loading screen for Jagged Maw, because it is a pre-alpha map, does not have the names. You're going to have to take my word that it's PartinG here. I had the fortune of playing, or the misfortune, depending on how you look at it, of playing PartinG over 40 times during the frigate build, and I only won 5 games. But he requested that I not share any of his gameplay builds. But this one, the map was removed, so it's okay. Right away, he's going to be sending his units across the map. You're going to notice a lot of stuff goes down, and it goes down very quickly. Jagged Maw is a very small map, especially by air. And so the rush that he's trying to perform is sending the arc ship, along with several morph cores, across the map immediately. I know that this is happening. This was a very common and popular build, and everybody thought it was impossible to beat. I'm not going to take full credit for coming up with the solution, because there was a lot of variety of builds that people could do, but this was one of the defenses that I came up with, and considering he's the world champion of the game, #1 on the ladder, I thought it was pretty good. So right away you're going to be sending units to Therium workers, and you're going to build your barracks early and then get a mech bay as fast as possible. The mech bay is the only thing that can shoot up that's viable for Vanguard, so it's important you get that. As the morph cores are attacking, you need to use your Bob overcharge. Remember, that gives 100 defense to Bobs. You can see how little damage those morph cores are doing. It's just they're tickling it. Now, I have 4 units underneath trying to repair that Bob, and the most important thing for any Celestial, and this will remain true in early access, is if they are rushing you, don't let them land. Do whatever it takes to ensure they do not land. If they get their main building to land, you will lose the game. No exceptions. You have to delay it by a long time or completely block it. So you're going to see I'm willing to sacrifice all these Bobs to buy time for my other units and to stop the landing sequence. You can do that just simply by walking underneath it. PartinG here has actually built a wall with those 2 bastions and battery, blocking my hedgehog from helping, meaning he's going to get these workers for free. But this is actually good for me. I don't really care. I've now bought enough time that 2 hedgehogs are out, and he still can't land his main building. His main building does 30 damage. That's subject to change, of course, during early access, but that's what's the damage dealer. The morph cores aren't really a threat, but you're going to see during the landing sequence, it's important to block that. He's going to try and use the overcharge thing. This was actually bugged during a frigate. You could just walk away from it and it wouldn't do any damage. There you can see. Now it's starting to do damage. It's locked on properly. And it's going to destroy my workers. You can see I'm just sending workers into the meat grinder. I don't care. Trying to delay it as long as possible. He managed to get that off. I meant to send in my other Bobs, but that overcharge on the building is very strong and it lasts a long time. So I opted to back off. I'm going to use my second overcharge here and get a sentry post. Sentry post is going to be in range of kind of the fighting area, but not close enough that it's in serious danger. So you can see here, the Bobs are just going to be repairing, and I've got no units working at all. You're going to notice a move coming up here. I'm going to salvage the barracks. Salvaging buildings as a Vanguard gives you 100% of the resources back. Hedgehogs cost 150 to make. The barracks cost 150 to make. I'm going to salvage the barracks and instead be making a hedgehog now. This is the important part. He's going to go in for the fight and try and bust my hedgehogs. I've got all 3 Bobs and a Bob sentry post repairing. There's absolutely no way he's going to crack that. He tries to target down some of my remaining workers to draw out a stalemate, but with some simple micro, I'm able to get them away. The anti-air attack on the hedgehog is way stronger than its ground attack. It's got more range, it shoots just as fast, and it really packs a punch. So anytime you can be focusing the morph core or the main arc ship unit there while it's flying, that's a lot of good damage you're going to be getting in. Now you can see he's got barely any damage. That arc ship is not going to stand a chance against these hedgehogs, and I'm going to be able to take that out. Once an arc ship is gone from the Celestial faction, if it's anything before 20 minutes, they're pretty much at a lost cause, and with no more options, he's going to have to tap out. So, this was a defense that I did versus PartinG on Jagged Maw. I know that went really quick and a lot was happening, so I hope I was able to explain it pretty well for you all, and I hope you guys enjoyed.